Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to take you on a cozy fall dining room tour. You'll see lots of warm and cozy fall color tones, velvet accents, and a few antique finds, including my new armoire that I can't wait to show you. Before we jump in, today's video is sponsored by OnceForAll, and I'm thrilled to share their amazing vegetable and fruit slicer with you. This little kitchen gadget has seriously changed how I prep meals. It's not just a slicer, it has multiple blade settings, adjustable thickness, and it works from everything from thin cucumber slices to chunky potato cuts. It's safe, easy to clean, and it was honestly kind of fun to use. I'll actually be using it to slice oranges for a DIY dried orange garland that I'm making for Christmas. If you've never made one before, it's such a lovely natural holiday decoration. The oranges dry into these gorgeous amber toned slices that catch the light and add a cozy old-fashioned charm to your home. I'll be sharing more about that later in the video, so stay tuned if you want to see it in action. Now let's get into this dining room. I'll walk you through all the fall details, and I'm going to be sharing where some of my pieces came from and give you some ideas for styling your own home this season. If you enjoy cozy home decor, seasonal decorating, and a little bit of everything, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any upcoming full fall home tour videos. And of course, let me know in the comments what you think of the dining room, especially the new antique armoire. Let's get started with our tour. I'm just going to add a few more fall touches to my dining room tablescape. No dirt in there. I think you guys have seen this. I'll give you a close-up. And I made this beautiful centerpiece. I just kept adding to it and adding to it. If you remember, this is the brass bowl that I thrifted from the church rummage sale in Sandusky. I added some dark green pumpkins, some golden pears. Oops. Ooh, I don't want to drop that. Some grapes. And there are some dried hydrangeas. Here we go. Dried hydrangeas that I picked from outside. And then these beautiful orange flowers. I actually got those at Dollar General last year and made this lovely centerpiece. And these little pink rose ones are the ones from Michael's when I went shopping with my daughter. I just kind of spread them all in there and made this beautiful bouquet. Oh, made this beautiful centerpiece. Yeah. Added a little bit of leaves. And this came from the big sale that was at the fairgrounds. It has a lid. Here we go. So I added little green pears. I am probably going to put vintage ornaments in here for Christmas. And I will give you guys all a close-up when I am done. Oops. So when you decorate, a lot of times you just keep retweaking, and that's what I do. I find something and I decide it probably goes there. Here's a little bit of pink depression glass. It's a candy dish, I believe. Here's the little lid, but I know you can't really eat out of these, so I just use them for decor. Little Emma, when she comes over, she plays with all the faux fruit and the silverware and the bowls, and she rearranges everything. So then when she's gone, I have to put everything back. So that's just a cute little added fruit. I thought that looked very fall. And then I'll come closer for these. I have never seen this color before. They're actually kind of like, they're actually a gold. So something on the bottom, I can't read it. There we go. Anyway, that's a close-up. I thought these were very unusual. We have this really old glassware. It's a little dusty now, but passed down from family. Thought that was really beautiful. And my glow warmy candles with the dripping wax are still there in my thrifted candlestick holders. And I guess to give it the little touch of fall, I just need to add just a few pumpkins. This is from Hobby Lobby, I believe, or Walmart. Anyway, several years back before I had the channel. So it's nice, it's ceramic. So I just add this over here, give it a pop of color. And this lovely garland. I've had this for a while. I think this was in the form of a wreath and I undid it. But I just like it's twiggy. It's got cute little sparkling leaves, a little bit of berries. It doesn't really look fall. And then here is the other pumpkin, ceramic as well. I'll just put this on this end. Let's put our, I moved the stem where I don't want to accidentally knock this down, so I moved it so I could create this for you. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to move the tray. I'm going to add some music and give you guys some really pretty shots to look at. If you remember, I thrifted this not too long ago. I've never had one where that is attached, and it came with this, I think it came with a spoon, maybe it did not. I think that's separate. But I will link the video to this. There we go. I actually got these at Dollar General when they were on clearance. They were extremely shiny. You can see some of it still peeking through. Try to give you a close-up. I just used rub and buff on them, so I will link the video to that. It was fall things that I did last year if you're wanting to do some fall DIY still. And these are my dishes. I'm sure you remember these. I thrifted these a few months ago, and I believe they're from the 70s, I think is what I Googled on these. So not extremely vintage, but I felt safe enough to eat off of, unlike many of my other dishes. So They even go well with fall. All the colors, that is more of a cornflower blue with more of a faded pink, and then the sage green. So I can use these kind of year round, I think. And what would my tablescape be without, oops, 1 second, my centerpiece is off center. I have to fix that, that will drive me crazy. There, and it has a vintage doily underneath of it and a vintage silver tray. And these are my chargers from Amazon. So I love these. They are a bit on the pricey side, so I think this goes perfect with any type of vintage tablescape. And some thrifted green plates. Are these from France? No. I have a couple that are from France. I think it's the curved ones over there are from France. But I don't have enough. Oh, that one isn't either. I have something from France here. Is it this one? Okay, these are the ones from France. There we go. The most perfect green. So this is my fall tablescape, all done. I hope you got some ideas. My table runner is velvet, the very long one. That was from Amazon. I will link that. And this beautiful scarf is very sheer. I believe it's like a pashmina that you wear with a dress. It is embroidered. I'll give you some close-ups of this with some fringe. Usually I like to add lighting underneath, but I didn't get to it this year, little fairy lights. But yeah, I just like to use the little thin pashminas as table runners. So first thing first, we're going to get this washed. Caution, the blades are very sharp. Okay, it says the blades are very sharp, keep away from children. Okay, and then the nice push tool. We'll get these washed. Okay, so we're going to test this out. This way. No, that way. Oh my gosh. Oh, it shouldn't be that confusing. Okay, so it is that way. Okay. Okay, so we're going to test this out again. I've got the potato in there. This will be my first time. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Hopefully this looks better. Trying to line up the camera for you guys so you can see everything. Last time. Difficult. Yeah, that is very okay. Okay, so it goes this way. Moment of truth. Ooh, that's so fun. Wow, that was awesome. Look at that. Oh, it's nice, and it's got like little grippers. Oh, it's got suction cups. That's really nice. Okay, so there's one potato. That was so fast. I hope it works on the oranges, but I don't know if I might have to hand do the oranges and hold them to the blade. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure that out. Here's the little booklet. For French fries. Leave it on 7. Number 7. Okay, here's 7. And there are instructions going to be linked in the description box. Oh, yeah, you can see the blades moving in there. Okay, I think I got that right. We shall see. I don't have something right. Okay, I did something wrong. Let me pause this a second so I can look at the instructions. Okay, now I remember watching the video. After you slice them, then you take the slices in here. You reset this. Hopefully I've got it set right. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to dig out some slices. I'll have to put water on these to keep them fresh, and then I'll have to cook these. Okay, so I've got some slices in here. Here. Yeah, as you can see, I've added the slices. So let's see. Let's try to turn it. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, let's see what happens now. Yay! Oh my, look how fast that is. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Wow. This is a great product. My daughter's going to be jealous and want this. Wow. Okay, well that was super easy. Let me just slice this last potato for you. Get this one out. I'll just put that one right there. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm on regular slicing. I have no idea right now. I don't know if I have to just turn this all the way back the other way. Not really sure. Let's see. Yeah, back to slicing. Okay. Well, that was super fast. Let me get these in some water till I can do something with them. Let's see. Where's all my bowls? Here we go. Maybe I should just slice the rest of these so they're all tiny. That would probably be a better idea. Well, I don't have time for all that. We'll just do this for now, I guess. Now that I know how to work it, I'll know what to do next time. So that wasn't too terrible to figure out. Okay. There you go, that rinses out nice. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to slice them first, then dice them, that's right. Okay, so dial C. Let's see what that does. Yeah, those are pretty thick. Let me reduce it a little more. There we go. Let's get this little thing here. Fine food. Okay. They're sliced like pickles. Okay. Going to try to fit some of them back in here to hopefully do the dicing. We'll see if that works out. Okay. This isn't going to work. I need even more bowls. Alright, we'll just set these here. The diced ones can go in here. And then I'll add some mayonnaise and dill really quick. I probably should just get a glass container. That would be easier. Alright, so dicing is... Good thing the box is bigger. I can see better. Okay, slice one mode, which it is. Then I just turn this one 360 and that to 7, which I think that's what that is. And then this one all the way, a big circle, like a circle in part, till it's all the way extended. Okay, let's see if that dices now. Oh darn, I've got it on julienne. Oh well. It'll be part and part. Okay, let's try this again. All the fun of learning something new. I don't know if they needed to be this way. I don't know if it matters. Let's try that. No, it doesn't matter which way you put them. Okay, well, this will be part and part. It's okay, we're just gonna eat them anyway. So let's see if I can figure out the dicing process again, and we'll be good to go. All right. Some of them are popping out the top. I have something almost right. I don't know if this one has to be all the way as well. Yeah, maybe so, because then it gives you more blades. Okay, let's try that. There, that's it. Okay, I think I kind of figured it out. Oops, a little more right there. Try to get these. Just gotta watch those blades are sharp down there. Okay. Let's put this in here. Oh, it's mayonnaise. Yeah, just watch those blades are sharp, so I'll probably just this didn't really go with what we were having for dinner, but maybe we'll eat it anyway. Okay. All right, I'm going to pause this a minute, wash this, run to the restroom, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to test out this orange and see if this works for an orange. I don't think it'll fit. Oh, it might fit through there. Maybe we'll just try it that way. Okay. Yeah, some of these are not going to fit. Okay, that one we'll have to try to do it by hand. All right, let's see if this will work by hand. I think they said start by the navel. That's the navel. Okay, I'm sure you can just do it by hand as well. I don't know if it'll get the right thickness. I don't know if these look too thick. That looks like about a 1/4 inch. I don't know what I should do, a 7. Let's try a 7. There, that's getting smaller. Where's that one thing at? There it is. Let's try to do it this way. Yeah, I think that looks good. That's a number 7 on here. I think that will be better. Oops. Yeah, you gotta watch because now it's getting there. And then I don't know if I can get one more. Just gotta not cut out yet. These won't work, but that's okay. All right. There, so you can even freehand it if you needed to, if something were too large. So I'm gonna try, yeah, using this. Let me get this. I'll just go like this, I think. There. Okay. Was this the one? Was one of these were too big? Okay, start at the navel. I don't know if it's easier. I might get better slices just freehanding it because then I can hold it straighter. Let's see what these do. There, kind of angle it. Yeah, it doesn't want to do it that way. We'll freehand it. That'll still work. Ooh, I made some serious cuts in there. It's just smushing it because of the shape. So we'll just do this, and then when we get lower, we will use this to hold it. Okay? So yeah, just watch the blades. Safety first, guys. So almost just like a tool. I have lots of tools, so when you get closer, I don't recommend this, but when you get closer, you can use this. And hold it so that the orange is laying flat. There, make sure you can see. Oops. There. Those are pretty. Okay. So that is it. It isn't recommended for fruit, it says, so this is just testing it out this way. There we go. Yeah. That's why it has the guard to keep your hands safe. First two you can't really use, but you can. Oh, I should make a potpourri out of this. I should make a potpourri out of this. I bought cloves last year, never used it. Simmer pot. There we go. Simmer pot. I mean, not potpourri. Okay, you get out this little tool to help hold it, almost like you're chopping wood. Ooh, got a lot there. I guess it's all right. Here. Okay, I need to get a bowl for these. I'm running out of bowls. Actually, what I'm going to do, I preheated my oven for 10 minutes. I will try to remember to link her channel below. She showed how to do a dried citrus garland in the oven. So I'm going to do it her way. You preheat it for 200. Let me grab the pan. Then you just, you grab a pan and line it with parchment paper. Well, this holds a lot. Okay. All right. I think one of the people patted theirs dry. That was another channel, but we're going to lay them here. And I think it said 2 to 4 hours, no higher than 200 so that you don't burn the edges. So, and they can touch. There you go. That'll be for simmer pot. And so you get 2 things out of 1. That's awesome. These might be a little uglier. I don't know if I'll keep those. I think I'll use those for the simmer pot. That one will work. Here, look how pretty these are. I'm so happy this worked out. That was the main reason they, OnceForAll, contacted me about their sweet little mandolin. And we don't really use potatoes much, but I thought of it right away for the garland. So I'm so happy that it works. That was super easy. Okay. I think it says turn halfway through. I don't quite remember. It said 2 to 4 hours. I think I'm going to set it for 2, and then I can turn them over. I have another one ready, and we're going to slice the blood oranges, what little of them survived. I should have made it right away. I did notice that one of the blood oranges was bad, but after 3 days, several of them were bad. So I'm only getting about half of what I would have got. There we go, simmer pot. These are just beautiful. Yep, simmer pot. I should just get out a pot and I'll throw that in there right now. Okay, so we'll get these going. I don't know if I can fit 2 in at once. Let me grab a pot for those. I am going to use this for a simmer pot. I think this is from, I thought it was from France or somewhere like that. Italy. Okay. National Silver from Italy. It is stainless steel, heavy bottom. I got this a long time ago to use for a simmer pot. And it has a lid, but the lid isn't glass. One of my friends, I'll make a shout out. Hey, Lindsay. She is looking for a glass pot for her simmer pot, and she wants a brown one, and I would like a clear one. So we're each looking at the thrift store for each other. So when we find one, we'll let each other know. So there, I have the start of a simmer pot. I can add some cloves. Oh, I think I threw out that old cinnamon. I had some old cinnamon sticks from last year that I kind of wrapped my napkins for my dining room and added like a little sprig of rosemary, made it look really pretty. And the smell was faded and I threw them out. Oh well. All right, so I'm just gonna set this here for now. Actually, maybe I'll just add some water. That'll give us some ambiance. Oh, look what was in my pantry. The other ones were in my dining room in a baggie specifically for napkins. These are probably older, but that's okay. They still smell pretty good. I probably got them last fall. Yay. Bonus, I had a couple of those. Here we go. I'm happy I have those. And what says sell by 2026. So these were bought last year. That is quite faded, but look how pretty they are. I bought these specifically to put in a simmer pot. Can't see it, not see-through, but I'm sure Lindsay will find one, or I will, and then we'll have a much more beautiful simmer pot. Well, I guess I'll add some water from the sink. I didn't add quite enough. I don't have any cranberries, but I can add some of the blood orange peels as well. That'll make it more colorful. So I'm just gonna put that on here and let it simmer. Give us a little fall ambiance while we're doing this. Okay, let's try out the blood oranges. Let me bring those over. I do have a dehydrator in my basement, but I know a lot of people do not have a food dehydrator, so I'm trying to make this so that everybody can do this. yeah, I can't wait to put that beautiful embroidery thread. Check out how that sugaring goes. Anyway, so let's get on to this one. Let's put our little thing over here. I think I still have it on slice. We'll see. Yep, still on slice. So all these will go into the simmer pot. That one's passable maybe, I don't know. Not sure. Okay, that one's got a really funny thing in the circle. Alright, and we'll put this here so that we're safe. Gosh, they smell so pretty. Citrus is one of my favorite smells. My husband can't stand citrus, but I just love it. Any citrus, lemon, lime, grapefruit. Let's see, I believe these are blood oranges. It didn't say they were, but on the bag it showed red on it. I wound up finding these at Aldi. I went to Myers, which is more of a specialty grocery store around us, and all their produce was soft. They didn't have blood oranges. I was going to get grapefruits as well, so I was pretty bummed. All their produce was so soft. Actually, there's a soft spot on that I'll have to throw out or put in the simmer pot. Anyway, I was happy to find these. They're not too much darker, but they're a little pink. They almost look like a pink grapefruit. Huh. There, so these will dry a little differently. I don't know if they're a true blood orange, but it didn't say blood orange, but they did show that they were darker. Here, like just even pressure, you can go really fast. So it was as simple as that. Let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments. There, I'm trying to think. I do have a discount code for this as well. So anyway, that's what it looks like again. And this is, you put the fruit as we did right there. And normally you will have this safety thing. It just goes on like this. You snap that little thing up and it holds it tight. And your food normally goes in that way. So, easy cleanup. Let me remember how this works for cleanup. Oh, that's right. Okay, so, whoops. This just snaps back out super easy. And this has two little levers back there. You just squeeze them and it comes out that easy. I'm just going to soak it. I think the dirtiest it was with the cucumbers. So anyway, just going to soak it up and clean it and it'll be ready for the next use. Dry it up. All done. So, next comes the exciting part. Look at that. That's going to be so pretty. I can't wait to do this with you guys. We'll do it together. My first time. Thanks so much for watching today's dining room fall tour. I hope you enjoyed it and got a little bit of inspiration for your own fall decorating. A big thank you to OnceForAll for sponsoring this video. I love their slicer and can't wait to share more DIYs with it. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you'll be the first to see my full fall home tour coming soon. See you in the next one. I just wanted to give you guys a little bonus footage. It is definitely starting to get cold in Ohio. Our fall series will be coming to an end shortly. And it's time to start thinking about Christmas decorating.